and do this. But nope, you can see that. Oh my god. Oh. But you can see the goddamn game, and you can see the title of the video. And the goal here today is, well, Jesus, there's a lot actually to do here. I think the thing that I want to start with first is explaining what I wanted to do with the boss. And I explained it actually last time on the previous stream. But it is not something that has to do with Corvus, it is actually Geraldo for this challenge.
The store is open.
Yes, it's open. And it's gonna be a little bit of a funny thing that you can see in the thumbnail of the video. It's something that I would consider very masculine, a very masculine challenge on BTD6. And so to do this challenge, which I will keep a bit of a secret until we get to round 40, we wanna start with just saving up as much as possible and getting the Quincy action figure. The setup is pretty simple, and I do think this whole guide is gonna be simple, because yes, this is gonna end up being a bit of a guide for a YouTube video, and I suppose for that reason I should probably make it a little bit more simplified. So we are gonna get a... what is this, an NG? Yes, it's an NG. I wanna get an NG here, right in the middle. And this overall setup from my testing for this map, this is pretty much as best as you can save in this map. Like, this can get you to round 20 or something before you start having any penalties. And that's fantastic, that's all we want, honestly. Once we get the first banana farm, we can start putting more effort onto our NG. Jesus, I suck at this. Might put this here. This shouldn't be like that insane of a farm method. I think I actually put up the NG a little too early though. You would probably be a little bit better off going into the banana farm first.
I have something new.
But like, it's not that important. Yep. Well, it doesn't matter if I have viewers or not. The whole thing that I want to work on is... So when it comes to this challenge, the goal that I wanted to create was... setting up a banana farm, another banana farm, and this one, this placement doesn't matter actually. Because what we want to do at this point is upgrade this one into an IMF. Yeah, upgrade this one into an IMF. And we're gonna try and pray for a non-penalty here. Ah, god damn it, it's always a penalty here, god damn it. I don't know, maybe it has to do with the placement of the dart monkey. But that's fine. I think that's probably an indicative that I should start... Oh, there's always a penalty at this point. Strange. But I'm not gonna bother too much with it, because I'm not trying to get to like a top 1000 even. If I can make a very funny run with this challenge, then, you know, that's all that matters, right? Gonna get a double gun here real quick, because I'm starting to get a little bit far behind. And whoops, I should probably have been a little bit earlier with that, right? I think I'm a little bit lagging behind with my IMF setup. Could be wrong though.
Yes, my friend.
Round 28.
Yes, my friend.
Do I have a solution to this? Yeah, I think the best solution is like just getting this one. Okay, I did not lose, thankfully. Because this was a little bit embarrassing. I would want personally to try and win as fast as possible as well. This should be fine.
Just what we needed.
This should be fine. And on round 31 I am gonna start selling this Quincy action figure, because that's when it starts turning from 5%, from 10% to 5% basically. So it starts losing out its value. And there we go. That's when we start a little bit of a switcheroo here and there. I could probably do a little bit better with my setup, I will say that much. But this should be fine. Oh, I think my favorite tower in BTD6 is the Druid actually. And the reason for that is that this Druid of the Jungle is pretty much able to carry a lot of the early rounds, up to like the 50s even. Just a simple 1-3-0. If you could give him even a bit of camo detection, he pretty much carries the game. And he's helpful towards the end with like the regrows on round 67 or whatnot. Or 76, what the hell am I even saying? Wait, no, I'm an idiot, okay. I would think that the best one is... Oh, Jesus. Maybe the overall best one is the Submarine, just because it can pretty much... Like, it is standard with the Expert Chimps mode. If you want to play a Chimps map, you would use most often a Submarine plus a Dart Monkey setup. Basically, that's the idea of it. But let me actually regather my thoughts, because I'm starting to a little bit lag behind here with the setup. Farming is not going well, I will admit that much. Okay, there we go. Now you can see yourself on the screen. Hi, welcome. I apologize for not showing you before. And I apologize for having to restart the game once again. God, this is just a mess. This is my second live stream, by the way. Yeah, so camo pop this guy, and this should pretty much carry us to the 40s. Yep, is okay. Auto start is off, so this is where I'm gonna start prepping for the I Am Aphopolis, because my plan for the next 5 rounds is getting that all set up. And you do that by simply getting 3 villages set up. Oh no, 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 no. I made a little mistake here, but that's fine. A little bit of a mistake. Is this on 3? This is on 2, but this should be on 3. Okay. Upgrade this by that, and then get this one. And that is pretty much it, right? Oh yeah, Vengeful Sun God is also pretty decent, but he is slowly getting power crept. He is slowly getting power crept by the newest paragons. Like for example, the new Spike Paragon is just pretty damn insane. I don't know if you saw the videos for it. And I plan on not going too crazy with it right now. Just... Yep. It's just that simple to win. Does this get him camo popping? No. It doesn't matter. The goal right now is getting him to a balloon trap as fast as possible. And see if we can sell this guy in order to get this one here. Yep, there you go. This should be decent for farming. But I am lagging behind a little bit here. I should probably get the Buccaneer, because I wanna sell a few things here and there eventually. Eventually. Yep. Also, yeah, the live stream is a little bit scuffed here. I will admit that much. Yeah, like a lot of the recent Paragons are like pretty insane, admittedly. Like both Paragons are also kind of insane. There's a lot that he has to contend with, unfortunately. He is one of my favorites as well, but yeah, that's really not... He really needs a buff. I think I will suffice myself by selling this and upgrading this. Okay. It's fine, yes. For now, our goal is to showcase... Oh no. Is this gonna be this is gonna have to be a reset. God damn it. Thank you for confirming that to me. I'll work on getting myself to become a better streamer eventually. But it's no magic, unfortunately. This is decent, but as I said before, I'll have to actually put this in here. It's not... I know it's a little bit scuffed. I know this whole setup is a little bit scuffed, but... like at the end of the day... Ooh, I could not get it in time. Okay. That is unfortunate. I would have preferred for that guy to give me a bit more money, but that's fine. I think I should get this one as well, but actually no, I do have the money for it. I think he's probably worth it. Again, I want to try and do this as a one take, if you will. I could like reset this just to get a more optimal setup, but it's not that necessary, I think. And here we are, on the first layer. I think for this layer it's...
Welcome back.
Well, I should probably start revealing what the idea that I wanted to go for is. And that idea is quite simply... some monkey submarines, funny enough. So I want to sell this guy because he doesn't actually help with the ceramics that are gonna get spewed out. And it is tempting to sell them Iamophopolis. But basically the best idea and the best way to pop the first layer of the Bloonarius this week is just getting double first strike. And that basically does perfect 20,000 damage. Basically, that's the whole idea. And for that reason, I should get this one, I think, sold. Like, I can't go around that at all, I think. Like, even if we sell this, I can't sell it that easy, I guess. I should probably still do this. And these guys can sell better later with this one. So like this is doing decent, I think. And to deal with the ceramics, actually, I will get this guy. Yep, just a simple this guy. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I forgot to actually get them the previous round though. That is unfortunate. We're gonna pretend that everything is fine though. Again, like I'm not going for a top 1000 or anything. I'm not even gonna go for a top 1000. Yep, see? It's just that easy to beat him. Already lost like half the time I allocated. That's allocated for me. And we have finished this round, so we are gonna go for another Monkeyopolis. We want to farm these rounds between 40 and 50 because they generate a lot of money. That's basically the idea of it. We want to see where we can put the engineer first. And I think just getting him here is fine. So if we do that, We are gonna need this one and this one. Save up a little bit of money by upgrading them instantly. And that one. And now we get this NG. And this is doing pretty decent, I guess, yes. Sell these. Upgrade the NG to a balloon trap. You'll see what the setup is pretty momentarily. It's not that insane, it's just some regular ass balloon trap setup. Upgrade this, this. Get this on a triple discount and upgrade this. And this can be upgraded on a double discount. Nope, that's the wrong way of doing it. Can I use this one then? Probably. Okay, now I have a trap that can see the camo and one that just is regular. And that's pretty decent. We'll sell this. Jesus. We'll sell the Dart Monkey because it's just gonna steal pops at this point. Sell this. And the final piece of the puzzle is you. Rubber to gold. By doing this and this, setting one on last, one on first, yep. And getting a simple 012 𝓶𝓸𝓾𝓼𝓽𝓪. Now see the money pretty much rolling in. A little bit of an excessive setup, I will say that much. But it's like pretty insane. You'll see it momentarily just how much money you can generate. And I'm gonna start working on the farms as well. I'm not gonna start slacking with those. Because we do need a lot of farms as well. Though I think I made a mistake here. I should have probably made a few marketplaces. Fair enough, yeah. Loads of people like to play then watch. I'm sort of 50-50 on that personally. I wouldn't mind like watching people play. And that's like not coming out of a place of greed, for example. I just genuinely like watching people stream. Like, for example, one of my favorite streamers in general. Like, react to Blue Lock and make Blue Lock content, and honestly, I just like watching them. Even though I know what they're talking about and what they will talk about, whatnot. It's just always pretty decent, I think. I do not mind that whole thing. I think I'm really tempted to sell those, I think. And as unfortunate as that is, I think that... Oh, whoops. My bad. Okay. I will stop the game here for a moment, the auto start, because I have to actually get this guy as fast as possible. Whoops. That's not how you do it, Jesus. I messed up a few things. Jesus. It's a little bit difficult to like do a stream and also play at the same time. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Yep, it's just that simple. Hopefully this can get us to like the tens of thousands. I wanna start maxing out my setup here. Though it's not necessary, like, as long as you put the effort into this balloon trap setup, the rest really doesn't matter. Not at the start and not towards the end. It's a pretty simple challenge here today. Like, really, really simple. I see that one of my old viewers is not here though, unfortunately. Would have actually liked him to be there. But alas, I guess he's too busy. How much have you done, good sir? Is it? Ooh, that's pretty decent, I guess. That's a pretty decent amount of money. Pretty damn decent amount of money, if I do say so myself. Yeah, and from this point onwards, he's just gonna generate about 15 to 17,000 per round. Or like more so 10. Like the 50s to 60s are also pretty decent, even though they have reduced cash income. But like it's still like, you still have to farm here as much as you can. Get a 4th village here. I have 5 viewers now, awesome, thank you. Thank you to everyone that is here. Which I don't know why you would be here, because this is a freaking disaster, I'm not gonna lie. At least, you know, I'm thankful that people are not able to watch the start of the stream. They're probably more busy with appreciating what is happening in front of them. The disasters in front of them.
What is that?
What is that? Yeah, so on the 50s, I am gonna start and keep breaking the trap as much as I can, just because, well, as you can see, you can get a lot of money out of it. How do you do, good sir? We can just get a few of those, I guess. Just a few. Just a tiny bit. Can I... Okay, I can't upgrade this one. Fair. Fair.
There you are.
Then I'm gonna get this one as well. Just a preemptive thing. Do not bother with it. I'm gonna start hurrying up with this a little bit, because we have a lot to work with after this challenge is over. Yeah, once I get a bit of this going on for me. And I will sell the trap once again, yeah. It's just this bit of early farming that's gonna be a little bit problematic, if you will. But the rest is gonna be pretty easy after this second tier comes up. Yep. A simple Iamophopolis or a simple Minneapolis here. That should be still pretty decent.
I have something new.
Like, how much has it generated? 18,000? That's okay. What is your something new? Wait, I guess it depends on... Yeah, if this one runs out, I am gonna start refreshing it, because it has bonus cash generation.
What is that?
And we are just gonna keep farming as much as we can, but not anymore at least. Like, with this farm having been upgraded, we are gonna stop here because we don't have a lot of sale back value of those. What are they called? BRFs? I think it's called BRF, yeah. BRF. BRFs don't sell for that insane of an amount, so you would wanna usually stop on like 57 to 59, to 58. Like during 58 you would stop. Or like during 57 you would stop the farming. Just stack up the money. That's like the usual with every boss, so it's not just right here, you know? And once we get to the tier 2, we are going to see how many we can put out of this guy. So I think the second tier requires about 8 of the monkey sub, because yes, I do think that the best thing that you can place here is either this or... no, I think it is this, because tier 3 the optimal thing would be the NG Paragon. But for tier 2 I do think that this is still a pretty decent idea. So get this one, get this one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we need about 26,000 to get them going. This guy would not be sellable, I think. You do not sell that guy. What you do sell though is about this and this. Wait, what did I sell? Okay, my bad. Shouldn't have actually sold those, especially not with... Actually, yeah, let me actually do this the proper way, because I don't want to give people a false impression of how they should do the boss run. This is decent so far. This situation right here. And what we would do... Again, place these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And so, what I want to do up next is... I think the discrepancy in the amount of income here is because probably one of the crates didn't get caught at the start of the game, before the end of the previous round. So like I lost like about 500 to that. But that's fine, because what is proper to do here is getting this one so you can get better sellback value. And you can see here that I made 6,000 off of that. What is it so far? 5? Yes, this is 5 and this is 6. And we'll get 2 more. It's like the... I don't know if you can tell from the thumbnail, but this is gonna be a bit of a strategy that we're working with. Just mustache power, if you will, against the world. So yeah, get a rejuve potion and just watch the magic happen. Yeah, watch the magic happen right here. Sorry if I'm destroying the stream with my clicking, but there's the magic for you. Only took about 8 seconds this time to beat the second layer. But nope, I made a mistake here because I should have been more careful with my selling. God damn it, I have to restart everything again. Watch the magic happen, I guess. Yep. Back to 115,000 and we can get the banana central off it. Perfect. Okay, everything is going according to plan. Yep, everything is going perfectly. And for this upcoming few rounds, I will add another rubber to gold, and I'll put it on close. Or no, I'll put it on strong because I want him to focus on the Moabs.
The door is open.
And from here, I think I will do something quite simple here. No, I'm not gonna do this. I wanna simplify this game as much as I can. So what we are gonna do is just simply get as many BRFs as we can. And not only that, I think... Actually no, I want to keep this simple. I don't want to mar the screen with intense, not insane, but more so intense farming setups. So like this is a little bit problematic, especially for someone who has an iPad, for example. This is a little bit difficult to work with on an iPad. I know that from having a nephew that plays Bloons TD6. But like it's a lot more profitable than using marketplaces. Yep, just keep using BRFs. Why is this not upgraded? You should be upgraded, let's be real. Yep. And that's gonna be a bit of a pattern, by the way. I am gonna keep the... I'm gonna sell this real quick and get a Monkey Wall Street. If we can get it, I mean. Because I wanna auto-collect at least one part of the screen. Yep, I can get it now. I think the cross-pathing doesn't matter if you have a Minneapolis near it, or any Monkeypolis for that matter. But that is fine. Yep, that is correct so far. So I will buy another BRF. I think I pretty much maxed out my placement here. I don't want to go too insane with the farming. I know this already looks kind of insane, but the only way to go more insane with this is through these guys. And honestly, probably a decent idea, right? I can do this and keep doing that actually. Because we do need a little bit more money than usual. And you'll see, when we get to tier 5 you'll see what I mean. There's a lot that we need to work with. So I am gonna sell this guy. Sell this guy's trap to be specific. And put it somewhere else. These guys are not gonna matter anymore because honestly we're already past this guy generating a lot of money. So, to go back to that point, to go back to the main point that I've been talking about, I want to get as many of these guys as I can, because we need a lot of farming for tier 5. Yep, that's basically the entire farming setup, believe it or not. The rest that I want to do is actually just get with the main strategy that I wanted to work on. And that is mustache, and mustache, and more mustache, and get the money, then even more mustache, and so on, and so forth. We are trying to create perfection here. Just a very, very mustachy perfection. How many is that? This is 7, I think? This is not perfect. You can actually fit about 9 of them per square, or per circle. So like for example, I'll see if I can put one of these circles as perfect as possible, and then you'll see. How many is that? Is this still 7? No, yep. See, this is 8. And then you can put one in the middle and that makes it 9. So I did mess up here a little bit. This is only 8 heads, yep. Unfortunate, but we'll do what we can with that. Should be pretty easy sailing from here, to be honest, because all I need to do is, as I said, just farm and wait till the guy shows up, Bloonarius. But to be completely safe, I will try and get a little bit more damage in. And that should be fine, I guess.
I've been waiting. Let me check
Just
my
get the
phone.
NFT once again. Get a rejuve potion. Get the auto clicker. And let's go, boys. Looks a little bit silly, if I do say so myself. Yep, tier 3 has been finally popped. On my live stream. That is. Okay. Now this is fun and all that. I will need to get back a little bit of my farming on track. How many do I need? 6. So I just need to clear one of these spawns. It's not gonna be too much of a problem, yeah. Just get as much as we can out of the farming setup. And we should be pretty close to finishing here. Just get that. Get a monkey here just because we wanna... Not a monkey, this is just a village. Just because we wanna get a little bit more money out of them. And that should be fine. This should be fine, yeah. Now we can just AFK till we get to round 100. Here we are messing up. That's what... Jesus. Yeah. Here I am going to start switching the setup a little bit. First I am gonna... Actually I should have probably kept these BRFs. Because I want to automate the farming a little bit. And I want to start getting the marketplaces now. The reason for that is just that I'm too lazy to actually keep hovering over the BRFs. I'm just taking the lazy way out of this. Just the lazy way out of this. Looks like I can fit one right here. Nope, I cannot. That's fine. Okay, and now we sell this part of the setup. I suppose you could have actually started with the central marketplaces from the start instead of going for the BRF. Sure, but I think this is still doing fine. So I want to maximize my water spots a little bit more by getting this guy. And now we start placing the final setup that we're gonna win the game with. Again, it's just that simple to win. Yep, I'm just gonna start using the hotkey. Let's get more of the hotkey used up. More hotkey action, if you will. Yep. And this one. So this circle right here, I will try and get it to 9 though. This much I will try and do. And I think I failed at doing that already. Jesus. That was a disappointment. Come on. I want to try and fit the 9th one. But I can't. Unfortunate. I think the problem is here though. So yeah. Try and get 9 here as much as we can because I can't keep making 8 submarines in every circle. That's not viable. I do know that the final Bloonarius has 3 million HP. So what we need to do is get... Okay, is that 9 this time? Probably. Okay, these rubber duckies are being annoying at this point. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be funny in this challenge. Nope. Jesus. Holy Jesus, the squeaking. This is gonna haunt me in my nightmares. No, that is going to be in the nightmare, Jesus. Okay, finally time to upgrade. And in order to max out the damage, I am going to get every single one of those guys maxed out. So like I am gonna make the correct cross path for them. That's not the... Actually, no, that's not gonna work because it could work, I suppose. God, this is... yeah. It could work to try and pray that we can regenerate our ballistic missiles, but I'm not gonna count on it. Yep, get him into a 2-2 and just pray that I'm not gonna need to change him to a top cross path. Yep. It's not that bad. Actually, this is pretty bad. How much is this? Yeah, this is pretty bad. This was a pretty bad spot there. Pretty bad circle of them. Yup, just keep doing this. This is like the most boring part of the stream because it's the only time that it's gonna happen. This is basically permanent at this point. This is like the final setup for Tier 4 and Tier 5 at the same time. God, the freaking... Holy... No, stop it. No! Anything but the goddamn rubber duckies. How much is that? That's still 8. That's fine. 3 viewers, welcome everyone. I'm sorry if the clicking, the noises from my clicking are reaching the stream. Nope, that's wrong. That's also wrong. Yep. Get that, and we're close to finishing the game. We are close to finishing the game, believe it or not. Once I finish this, I did have a few projects that I wanted to work on for future videos, but we can also do anything that you guys want. Like, this is a little bit of a chill thing that I wanted to work on. It's gonna get edited and sent to YouTube videos as it is. So like I'm gonna do some minor editing only. And just show what kind of funny nonsense I'm trying to make. If you consider it that funny, I mean. I don't know if that's all that funny, but yeah. That's basically the setup. What else? I wanna see if I can stop the balloons that might leak, and the best way to do that is through something that would minimize. Yeah, it would minimize the amount of damage that gets inflicted on Bloonarius. I want to get this guy just because he can stall. And I want to start by getting a few camo detection things for these guys. I want them to be able to detect camo. This is not going to be a major amount of damage that they're going to dish out. Okay, so upgrading him to tier 4 doesn't actually give him range. Sure. And that should probably be it. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna change this guy to a tier 5 submarine. I'm just gonna keep him a tier 4 here. And we'll manage things through Geraldo.
Let me check my stock.
This should be the final setup, I think. This should be over now. Gonna put a couple mines here just to be safe. I mean, this counts as a bearded guy at the end of the day, so he can do whatever he wants, I think. But there is a funny thing, a funny gimmick that I'm going for. So yeah. This is the final thing that I wanted to work on. And there you have it. This is about as best as I can make this setup go. It's a funny setup. Jesus. It's a funny setup nonetheless, I will admit. How does this look without the accessibility settings though? Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, yeah. But that was an accidental thing. I should probably keep Bloonarius. I don't know. Because I don't have a lot of rejuve potions, I will admit that much. What is his HP again? 750. Okay. And how much does a rejuve potion give me?
Let me check my stock.
65. Okay, so I would need only one rejuve potion. If I am careful. Let me see. Okay, the auto clicker is functional, so tier 4 is gonna be beat right here and now.
Hello, welcome back.
Yep, that's just that easy to win. It's just that easy to win. And you can see that I'm not doing that bad though, I will admit that much. Like for being so gimmicky with my gameplay, this is being pretty decent as well. Ooh, but okay. This is not doing well though. I am gonna get this one and try and clear up what is happening here. Because I don't want to get too much of a time penalty as well. But hey, we're doing pretty good. Hope you guys are actually enjoying this nonsense that I'm trying to create. That's like the thing that matters at this point. Am I gonna get a time penalty here? Maybe. Let me see. Okay. Finally, we are almost done with the game. I'm gonna see if we can hotkey Geraldo into something else. Where's the hero hotkey? If there is one in the first place. Heroes is a U. It's a U for me. U. Yes, U. Yep, first strike only. Okay, I'm gonna sell the farming setup. It doesn't matter anymore. NG. This guy. Yeah, actually, you know what? I am gonna get Legend of the Night. Fair enough. I actually only have him here because, you know, I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose to that, like, stray things. That's fair. Supermines do not have a mustache. This guy doesn't have either, so I could also sell him technically. These guys don't have it? Sure. Here you go. Are these guys doing okay though? I think I can sell this one as well. And yep. I don't know if there's anyone else that has a mustache. Never really thought about it. But this guy, you can just pretend that he has a mustache behind the mask. Yeah. So this is for the tier 5, the final setup. Just a mustache only challenge. Yep, get the auto clicker on and let's go. Get a rejuve potion in.
Careful, he's up high. Break it, body. There you are. Quick, hello. Where's that genie bottle? Quick, check the shop door. What is that? Open. Where's that genie bottle? Quick.
Oh, you can't even get... Hold up. Why did no one tell me that he doesn't regenerate his rejuve potions though? That makes no sense. Why? Why, Ninja Kiwi, why? That is not fair. That is just straight up not fair though. Jesus. Yeah, I just need the failsafe here and the stall. Failsafe and stall here as much as I can, and
Where's that genie bottle? Quick.
time to pop. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
There you are. Let me check my stock.
No, it's doing fine as is. Yep. Sell this.
Hello.
Getting close to refreshing them. Oh, Bloonarius is actually quite fast, I will admit. I will admit that much. And this is where I buy the rejuve potion. Another rejuve potion is not gonna cut it, I think, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit. When I anti-stall the rounds, why would I do that? I don't know. It is round base and not time base. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get what you mean. We were talking about oh, whoops. We're talking about the rejuve potions. But no, that is fine. Here you go. Ooh, interesting.
There you are.
So if I sell this guy, does that mean that...
Yes, my friend. I have something new.
Nope. It did not regenerate. But I probably made something wrong, yeah. Because I do think that you are correct on that.
What is that?
Is this guy gonna slip away? Oh, whoops. Come on, you can die already. Come on. Just 7 more to go. Yep. And that's about it. Not the most gracious end to this whole thing. But you know, here we are. At least we finished the game using basically only first strikes. For whatever that's worth. What is it? 1200, yeah, exactly. Could actually, I think, get to like top 200 if I bother with it. I can get a 40 seconds. Yep, GG's, late ships.